Money, power, greed. For centuries, banks have symbolized security, the place where fortunes are locked behind steel doors, guarded by cameras, alarms, and men with guns. But history has shown us something chilling. No matter how strong the vault, no matter how secure the lock, someone is always planning to break it. This is the story of one of the most audacious bank robberies in modern American history, a crime so elaborate, so ruthless, that it would shake the FBI, devastate communities, and expose just how fragile the illusion of security truly is. This isn't just a story of a robbery, it's a story of betrayal between friends, corruption behind badges, and a desperate manhunt that spanned multiple states. Tonight, we relive the rise and fall of the crew behind the Riverside First National Bank heist of 1997, a crime that promised millions but delivered only blood, prison, and broken lives. Introduce backstories of the robbers and how they met. Marcus the Brain Hall, a failed college student turned master planner, intelligent, meticulous, but broke and bitter at the system. Derek Red Lawson, a hot-headed ex-Marine, skilled with weapons, fearless but reckless. Anthony Vega, former bank security guard fired for misconduct, holding grudges, with insider knowledge. Lisa Carter, the unlikely accomplice, a bartender struggling with debt, lured in by promises of quick cash. Together, they would form a crew that believed they could outsmart the system. Narration flows through their personal struggles. Marcus drowning in student loans, Derek haunted by combat memories, Anthony angry at the institution that fired him, and Lisa desperate to save her family home from foreclosure. The robbery wasn't born overnight. It grew out of anger, need, and opportunity. Planning took 9 months. Surveillance of the bank at Riverside, Ohio. Timing staff schedules, security rotations, and armored truck deliveries. Buying stolen cars, altering license plates, acquiring weapons through black market deals. Marcus was obsessed with detail. How long police took to respond in Riverside, average 4 minutes. How long it would take to cut into the bank's outer door, average 90 seconds with thermite. How much money usually arrived on Friday mornings in the armored truck, $3.2 million. But the greatest risk wasn't the police, it was betrayal within their own crew. Friday, October 17, 1997, 6:30 a.m., the crew gathers in a warehouse. Black masks, dark clothing, stolen van, weapons loaded, no turning back. 8 a.m., the armored truck arrives at Riverside First National. 2 guards step out, carrying bags of cash. 8:02 a.m., the crew strikes. Derek storms forward with a shotgun, screaming commands. Anthony disables cameras he once monitored as an employee. Marcus keeps time, barking orders. Lisa drives the getaway van, engine running. It's chaos, but controlled chaos. Within 2 minutes, 41 seconds, they load nearly $2.7 million into duffel bags. But then something goes wrong. A silent alarm had been tripped. A security dye pack hidden in one of the money bags explodes inside the van, staining cash and nearly blinding Derek. Worse, a local patrol car spots the suspicious, then pulling away. The heist is no longer a clean getaway. It's the start of a manhunt. The crew ditches the first van in a parking garage, switching to 2 separate vehicles. The FBI is alerted within hours. Lead investigator, Special Agent Claire Donovan, sharp, relentless, with years of chasing organized crime. Over the next weeks, witnesses describe the robbers' voices and movements. Security footage shows partial license plates. Traces of dye-stained money show up in local casinos. Meanwhile, inside the crew tensions boil. Derek wants to kill a potential witness. Lisa wants out. Marcus insists they stay hidden until the heat dies down. But greed and paranoia tear them apart. By December, the FBI gets a tip. Someone is talking. It's Lisa Carter. Pressured by debt collectors and terrified of prison, she cuts a deal. Immunity for testimony. She gives the FBI everything. Hideouts, weapons stash, and most importantly, Marcus's safe house outside Detroit. The takedown is set. Early morning raid. Derek Lawson goes down in a hail of gunfire after refusing to surrender. Anthony Vega is arrested quietly at his cousin's home, crying as agents drag him out. Marcus Hall is captured trying to burn documents, staring blankly as agents cuff him. The trial is sensational. Lisa testifies against them, shielded from the courtroom by armed guards. The FBI parade seized weapons, burned dye-stained cash, and security tapes before the jury. Headlines scream, Riverside heist crew brought down. Sentences, Marcus Hall to 65 years, Anthony Vega to 40 years, Derek Lawson dead, Lisa Carter vanished into witness protection. Even now, decades later, questions remain. Was there a fifth member of the crew who was never caught? Where is the missing $400,000 that was never recovered? And how did ordinary people spiral into extraordinary crime so quickly? For Riverside, the heist remains a wound, a reminder that the pursuit of money can destroy everything it touches. For the FBI, it was a victory, but also a sobering lesson. Behind every robbery are broken lives. And sometimes, the most dangerous criminals are the ones who seem most ordinary. And for Marcus Hall, he once said in prison, "I didn't steal money, I stole time, and time always catches up."